Across the European Union, obesity levels have tripled since the 1980s, particularly amongst children. In the UK, for example, a quarter of boys are overweight or obese, and a third of all girls. And for Europe as a whole, half of all adults are overweight or obese. A 5-year-long EU-supported project, Coast Alive, explored how to promote an increase in the use of 12,000 kilometres of coastal paths and routes around the North Sea to improve well-being among the population. Project partners came from Norway, Sweden, Denmark, the Netherlands and England. All countries with a North Sea coast and a passion for the outdoors. And we built on the work of 2 earlier transitional projects, the North Sea Cycle Route and the North Sea Trail, which between them developed the routes. The challenge was how to encourage people to use the trails. With this in mind, we developed a portfolio of projects and activities, such as geocaching, canoeing, health checks, hammock camping, and walking festivals, all designed to tempt people into the great outdoors. Throughout, we kept in mind the need to minimise damage to the local environment by the increase in use of routes. We worked closely with park wardens, rangers and landowners to maximise sustainability of paths while increasing visitor numbers. The principles for action that we developed reflect the experience gained through the Coast Alive project. We hope these might help those planning similar projects in the future. The most effective components of Coast Alive were those that set out what was intended right from the start. By taking a baseline measurement before the project, combining quantitative measures such as counting people on paths with qualitative measures such as holding focus groups or interviews, agreeing clear measurable objectives, setting measurements for achieving objectives. Projects such as Coast Alive thrive on partnerships. An example of a successful partnership was the Monkey Sunday project in North Jutland, aimed at reaching deprived young people aged 9 to 17 who were not attending school and who were getting into trouble. Monkey Sunday provided fun activities in the forest and provided the opportunity for the young people to try activities such as sailing. The project brought together a range of stakeholders, all of whom had different interests in the project. The Danish Nature and Forest Agency wanted to get young people into the forest. The police were interested in reducing youth crime. Social services were relieved by the reduced demand on services, and the local bus company increased its revenue. We found that successful projects are those that secure significant resources: people, money and organisational support to carry the scheme through. New projects need to gain consensus from a wide range of stakeholders, support from key people such as politicians and local businesses, and ideally have access to start-up funding. It's important to select the right target groups and market to them effectively. By working with local stakeholders and intermediaries, we learned to understand the needs of the target audience. This allowed us to tailor our communications and programs to their needs. The following approaches promoted walking in different ways according to the target audience. In Denmark, the emphasis was on adventure. Backpacks were marketed containing hammocks and sleeping mats to encourage users to spend a night in the outdoors. In the North York Moors, the focus was on kids having fun in nature. A self-guided trail for families was promoted with tracker packs, including maps, activities, identification charts and binoculars to find and identify wildlife. To run the project effectively, strong project management systems need to be in place. We recommend spending plenty of time on the pre-project planning phase, agreeing clear aims, objectives and timeframes at the outset, having face-to-face meetings with partners and ensuring the project remains flexible and adaptable. Effective project promotion is essential. We found it best to have a promotional strategy at all levels. At a strategic level, we engaged with partners to encourage them to join the project. And at a local level, we promoted events to encourage people to take part in the activities. Geocaching is one of the best examples of the use of digital technology to promote trail use. It involves hiding treasure in a secret location in the outdoors and encouraging outdoor enthusiasts to search for it using GPS devices or working on directions from a website. When the cache is found, the finder might take one of the items in it, such as a specially minted Coast Alive geocoin, and sign a sheet to say they found the cache. Coast Alive aimed to ensure the projects it developed were sustainable. We took various approaches to achieve this, including working with climate risk experts, business leaders, and natural heritage. Ensuring sufficient resources such as publications and websites were produced to keep the project alive. Coast Alive has worked diligently since 2008 to address the many challenges and resolutions for maximising usage of the 12,000 kilometres of paths around the North Sea, to improve the well-being of the local populations, all without negative environmental impacts. There are huge health benefits to be gained through the use of the Coast Alive Paths network. Continued collaboration between health, transport, environment and cultural professionals is needed to increase the focus on enjoyment of the healthy physical activity they provide. For more information about Coast Alive and the Toolkit, please visit www.coast-alive.eu. This video was funded by Coast Alive under the Interreg North Sea programme of the European Union. Produced by Flagler Films.